I'm nearly ready to throw a tantrum. Nearly. Hello everyone, I'm in the middle of filming a first impression on the, I was gonna say NARS for some reason, Urban Decay Stay Naked range, concealer, foundation, everything. So far, so amazing. I'll link the video down below if you missed it. It'll be up before this one, but I'm up to powder, and so today I thought for today's video I would do a full face minus foundation and concealer, obviously, of products that I have not used in ages. So old favorites that I never reach for anymore, and just, yeah, stuff like that. Stuff that's just been sitting there neglected in my collection. I'm really inspired to do this today because I just started doing my declutters again, like you guys know, and when I was doing that I was like, oh shit, like there's so many things in here that I kind of forgot I had, and I, you know, just really want to like dive into them again. I'll link my declutter playlist down below if you love declutters. Okay, go watch it. It's like my favorite playlist I made. We're gonna quickly set under the eyes and set my foundation. I'm gonna use my Australis Fresh and Flawless pressed powder today because this used to be my favorite like years ago, like when I was like probably 20 years old or something. It was my favorite. It's like, I still feel like it's amazing. I feel like it's a dupe for Studio Fix, which is the one I use all the time these days. So hopefully it's not too pale. Light beige. I'm using it with a jumbo face brush, and I'm just going to tap a little bit of this all over my foundation to set it, just like always. It adds a little bit of coverage, mattifies a little bit, and honestly, yeah, like I said, I just feel like it looks the same as Studio Fix powder almost. Maybe a little bit more powdery. I'm honestly in love with how my complexion's looking today. I feel like it's a little bit bright on camera, so let me just like darken it a little bit just so you can really see everything. Lol, this is bug. I love this just as much as I remember. I have not used it in the longest time. There you go. And then for a under eye powder I've not used in ages. I don't really have one because I just decluttered them all. So I think I'll use this Innisfree No Sebum mineral powder. Okay, this was like a holy grail like 2 or 3 years ago probably. It's a thin's not really the right word, fine powder, super fine. I'm going to use this. I usually use it like, well, when I used to use it, I would use it everywhere. But I'm going to use it on a small face brush, and like literally when you pick it up, I don't even know if you'll be able to see this. It is so fine that it just like almost falls off your brush as well. Can you see it? Oh, I've got a fluff on my brush, but it's so fine. So I'm just going to blend that under my eyes to set my concealer today. Oh yeah, that feels so smooth and soft too. Like, you know when you've used a really thin powder and you swipe back and forth, like it's like there's nothing there. It's just so light and it doesn't feel weird and heavy and dry or anything. There you go. See? This is why I need to go back to old favorites more often. And I had literally forgotten about this. Like when I was looking for an under eye powder just then, I saw this like peeking out of my little powder drawer. I was like, oh my god. Throwback. Not used Innisfree in ages either. I need to like do a bit of a Korean makeup haul, I think. What do you guys think? Is there anything I need to try? Any new brands I need to try? I've not done that in ages. I miss this. Alright, let's do bronzer next because I definitely do look a little bit too pale in my face compared to my body right now. Maybe a little bit more noticeable in real life than on camera. I don't know. We're gonna throw it way back today, okay? So for bronzer, and actually contour first. For contouring, I'm going to use, actually I'll use it to highlight too probably. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow, and this was a solid favorite of mine for like an entire year or two, a couple years back. So we're going to use this today because it's just sitting in my collection unloved, and it deserves love because I loved this so much. It's a little bit pricey, but the formula is beautiful and the color suits me perfectly. I'm going to use a face definer brush to contour today. Just tap it and then take a little bit more, blend it upward, just like that. It's quite a dense brush, so it's really good for powders or cream, and I never use this brush, so I thought I'd use it today. I don't even know why. I think I just go for my domed contour one usually, which looks like this, by the way. Same thing on the other side, just tap it right under my cheekbone, and the color looks so nice, so I'm excited to use this again. I'll highlight shortly, but first I'm going to bronze with my Laguna bronzer by NARS, the Throwback. Oh my goodness. This bronzer was one of my first, not this exact one, this is actually a new one. Well, not new, but a bit new. The first time I ever got this product, my nana went to the States and for my birthday. She brought it back for me. I was still living at my dad's house. It was years and years and years ago, and I used to contour with it. But yeah, let's just see how it looks, because I haven't used this in a long time. I'm using a medium face brush just to put that all over my cheek, and I'm going to bring it all the way up and around my hairline, just because I really like the way it looks. And yeah, it's still looking really pretty, guys. It's just really like warming up my complexion. I'm just going to dust it over my eyelids a little bit, and I'm gonna also put it on my nose like I always like to do, and let's just put a little bit under my lip for good measure. Okay, I'm really happy with that. Super easy to blend. It looks like a beautiful shade. It really just made me look like I've just been on holiday, you know. It looks really pretty, and it's just like sunk into my skin so nicely. Still love it. Oh my gosh, I've not used it in so long. How many of you guys used to own this or still own this? Do any of you guys still use it like every day? Comment below and let me know. Like, I'm so interested to know, because obviously, you know, this was one of the first ever like viral kind of bronzers that there was, like on YouTube, of course, not like real life, but like on YouTube. It's just like an OG. Oh my gosh, for blush, I'm going to use my Viseart Rose Coral palette. Remember, I was obsessed with this. I also have the Orange Violet, which I have barely used, but this was like a holy grail for a good chunk of, I don't know, a couple years ago, good chunk of the year, and I just kind of like forgot about it. I think this was like in my last blush phase, like when I was obsessed with blush, and you guys know recently I've gotten back into blush, so let's use it. This is actually like discolored a little bit on the top, so we'll see how it applies. Like, it looks like it's gone a little bit like chalky and funny. So I'm going to use the pale tangerine kind of color, because I feel like it'll look cool with my dress I'm wearing today. Oh, it's like neon. It still applies fine. I definitely need some highlighter though, because I'm looking matte. I'm just bringing it kind of like under my eye a little bit too, because it's such a pale color, just to bring some more color to my face and really freshen up my complexion. Kind of going in like a W shape, kind of like my Doja Cat look I did with Vogue, you know that one. I'll link the video down below, kind of like that, except obviously with a much more natural color today. And then I'm going to take a little tiny tap of this middle one and just add it, but only on like the cheekbone kind of area. I'm just using my powder brush that I used earlier, just to make sure everything looks blended flawlessly. So those, like, I mean, they're good. Do I love it as much as I used to? Don't know. The formula might be different though. It looks like it's kind of gone off. I was going to use a NARS blush, but I used one in the Doja Cat look. And then for highlighter, like I said, we'll go in with the Charlotte Tilbury one, because this is actually stunning. Like, I love it. I'm just going to use my small, am I? No. Yes. Yes. I'm going to use my small face brush and apply that to the high point of my cheeks. And this highlighter is one of those ones where it's like shiny, but it's so fine and it doesn't look like glitter or anything. It's like shiny, but not like over the top shiny. Do you know what I mean? And I remember why I loved this, because that was when I didn't really like the ones that were like over the top shimmery or anything like that. It's a very fine, beautiful, like melt into your skin kind of formula. Icing on the cake. All right, brows. I'm gonna use this. I haven't used this in a long time. This is the Dior Backstage brow palette, and I don't think it was ever like a holy grail, but I did like it. But it wasn't like one of my like iconic, you know, products or anything like that. And I'm considering like, oh, it's really, the wax is like rock hard. First of all, I'm considering like decluttering this, because I don't reach forever, but I may change my mind using it today. We'll see how it looks, and if it looks amazing, then I'll probably keep it, but you know, just see. So taking the middle color, the lighter one, mixed with the wax, I'm just kind of applying that in my brow into any spaces where it's a little bit like not as thick. I'm taking the darker color just in this like bald patch I have. I mean, it looks really pretty, but I prefer my Benefit one more, so I'll probably declutter this. It looks like I've already got heaps of product in my eyebrows, because the concealer I used in my first impression, like below, it did such a good job of like outlining my brows that they don't really need much anyway. But I feel like either it's gone off a bit or I'm just like underwhelmed right now, so I'm gonna get rid of it. I don't really have like a brow tint that I have not used in like a long time, so I'm just gonna use this one. This is Soft Brown by Milani. I mean, I haven't used it in like a couple of weeks, but I still use it like kind of frequently, so just applying this. I really like this. It's got fibers in it, so it's kind of like gimme brow. This one in particular is a little bit lighter, and it's got like a slight sheen to it, so it looks really nice, like on top of powders and stuff like that, if your eyebrows look real matte. It doesn't make them like shimmery, it just kind of gives them that natural like gloss of hair. Not gloss even, it's like almost matte. It's just like a slight little shimmer. I don't know how to describe it, don't listen to me, just try it for yourself. So my eyebrows look nice still though, I really like them. Now let's do eye primer, and one I've not used in a long time is another old fave, my, if I can open it, Stay Don't Stray by Benefit. This stuff's magic. Hopefully there's some in here, because like there's a good chance it maybe all dried out. It's kind of dried out, but we'll do our best. I'm just gonna go in with my concealer brush and spread this out. Oh god, it's like pretty dried out. This may make my eyeshadow look chunky on top. Oh gosh. This is so good though when it's not dried out and expired. Like I'm pretty sure this will be expired. I'm just really spreading it out so it's as thin as possible. You can see it really conceals like the difference. Like this one's obviously the one I just did. It really helps to like even out all of my veins I have. So that's an empty. I just filmed an empties, but there's an empty. It's actually pretty much empty. Like the remnants are dried out, so I'm just gonna call it empty. What eyeshadow palette should we use today? One that we have not used in ages. I'm feeling like I just need to do something semi-neutral. Sorry to be boring. Maybe I can do a pop of color on the lips. Just because of this dress I'm wearing, it's quite full on. I found the one. The L'Oreal Pro palette. I don't even know why I still own this. This is probably like so expired. This used to be my holy grail. Like you can even see that I love it a lot. This used to be my all-time favorite palette. Does L'Oreal still make makeup? I really need to look them up and like buy some of their new stuff. So you've got a row of neutral mattes and a row of neutral shimmers. So we're gonna go basic bitch today, but I might use a pigment or a cream eyeshadow or like something to that effect as well, just to like make it a little bit more fun. So I'm gonna start with Sable with a blender brush and pray to God that this primer doesn't like screw everything up. Okay, so far so good. We are gonna build it up, but I'm gonna just blend it out with a lighter color first. So I'm gonna take Taupe, which is this one. Such a beautiful color, guys. This used to be one of my favorites, so just kind of going around the edges with that one. Still looks so good, like it still performs well. Love that. Makes me not want to get rid of it. There's so many pigments behind me that you can't really see. Down the ends, like pigments, glitters, yeah, just all these kind of things, like cream eyeshadow. Maybe I should use a cream eyeshadow. I haven't used one of them in ages. I wonder if this even like works still. This is so old, like probs should get rid of it. This is the Eyes to Kill by Giorgio Armani in shade 1. Silk eyeshadow. Looks like this. It's like blue and gold. I'm gonna use a short shadow brush, mix the colors together, and then I'm going to pat that all over the eyelid. So, you know, I was gonna do just neutral, but this has got a little bit of blue in it, but it's like wearable, and I feel like it'll complement like the orange kind of colors I'm wearing. I don't even know if this is the color it's supposed to be, or if this is the color it has become because it's expired, or what, but it's applying nicely. So you know what, like deal with it. I'm just gonna wet my brush and apply another layer on top. Just wet, just for some extra shimmer. And I haven't used stuff like this in ages. I'm just gonna add some more to my crease from the L'Oreal palette. And then I'm going to use that same short shadow brush, just wipe it off, and I'm going to use Espresso, which is like a super dark brown. It's such a gorgeous like rich color, and I'm going to just tap that over the outer corner, and then go back into my blending brush with Taupe and just really softly blend out the edge. One thing about these eyeshadows right now is I feel like they are fading. Okay, the L'Oreal palette, I feel like they're fading, they're not holding the pigment, but the palette is ancient, so that's probably why, because it used to stay well. And also my primer's old and crusty. So, you know, just like a good old combination of just terrible things. So yeah, that's life right now. Story of my life. Now let's do a shimmer. So once again, I'm going to wipe off my short shadow brush and use this brush again. Just make sure you've got no like dark eyeshadow on it before you go in. And I'm going to take the shade Light Bronze on the inner corner. Shimmers still work amazing. Can you hear my stomach gargling? Is that the word? Gurgling? Gargling? I don't really know what the correct tense is right now. I'm going to mix together Champagne, which is this one with Light Bronze, for the brow bone. And then just go back with the blender brush and make sure that the edges are kind of smooth, because that is really intense. So yeah, the blending on this eye is really doing my head in. But whatever. It is what it is. I have not used this in a hot minute. This is the Balm Schwing eyeliner, my old holy grail. So once again, hopefully it's not like dried out or anything. Shit, look what I've done. I'm gonna do this off camera because I really need to concentrate. Maybe you'll be able to see. Can you see? Can you see? It's going on really nice. We're going dramatic today, apparently. Oh no, I just keep going. I'm gonna go the other eye and just see what happens here. Have I just like forgotten how to do liquid eyeliner overnight or something? I don't know what's going on. Either way, you may not be able, my eyes are stinging. This must be expired. You may not be able to buy some of these products, but I'll list whichever ones are still available down below if you want to try them for yourself. Ooh, this is so bad. Wow, oh, I almost forgot to do the inner part of this eye. That would have been clever. That's probably the worst liquid eyeliner I've done since I was 16 years old. I really need to like thicken this up. Okay, Q-tip time. Not nail time, only Q-tip time. Done my best job and I'm just going to use whatever's on this brush to try and conceal. It's not working very well. It is what it is, okay? This is life. Mascara. I'm just going to use whatever one I haven't used in a while because, well actually let's do this one. This was my holy grail for a while. Full Fat Lashes by Tilbury. Let's see if I still love it. It's probably all dried out. This is the problem filming this video right now. I've kind of effed it up because I should have repurchased products. But I'm like, no, use what you have because that's better, you know, better for the money, better for the wallet, better for the environment, better for everything. Don't want to waste stuff, but you know, they're not really performing how they should, some of them. That liquid eyeliner, the reason it was a holy grail for so long and it still looks great, like now that it's on, the finish. It is the most matte eyeliner in the whole world, I swear. It's so pretty. It just looks dark. Like it looks like a gel eyeliner, but it's easier to use than a gel eyeliner. I'm like mumbling now. I really need to eat some food. I feel like I'm losing myself. This is really easy to use. The brush is just like perfect. It's just like a standard brush. It doesn't go everywhere. It doesn't stab me. The mascara itself looks really pretty. It's hard to see because I've got such thick eyeliner, but it's pretty. Please ignore how I've got mascara everywhere, but I'm going to use the Wanderlust lash. I can't even speak. Wanderlust lashes today look like this. So here's the before, here's the after. So I added a little bit more mascara on top of them too. Oh, look at that side profile. Stop. Stop right now. Oh yeah. There it is. Obsessed. So the eye makeup's kind of turned out gunmetal, which I think looks trash with this dress, but oh well. I'm gonna use this lipstick. It's called Retrograde by Lipland. I've not used my Lipland lipsticks in ages. I feel like this may have been like an Amrezy collab or something back in the day, maybe. I'm having second thoughts, I'm not gonna lie. I've got other ones. High Rise. Would Venus look better? High Rise. Venus. Retrograde. Venus? Yeah. I guess let's just do it. Ooh, that like bounced back. That was weird. It was like, ooh. I don't know. I'm sorry. I need to eat. I'm hungry. And I'm acting not okay. Thank goodness. This formula still feels amazing. I thought it would be all like effed up, but it's fine. It's like incredible feeling. So there you go. I feel like it needs to be a little touch darker because I feel like this is just washing me out a little bit. I'm going to mix on top a little bit of Jan by, wait. No, that's not a good idea. This one, I'll try it. I might have to remove all this. This is Serena. I haven't used my BH liquid lipsticks in ages. These used to be my holy grails. It's definitely better, but I'm not sure if this is it. Yeah, nah, I'm not feeling that at all. I'm gonna try on this. I haven't used it in ages. Ashton by ABH. I feel like this is probably a better vibe. These were some of my first favorite liquid lipsticks, I'm pretty sure, like Anastasia Beverly Hills ones I mean. These, Jeffree Star and Lime Crime back in the day. I feel like that looks so dope with the dress. The eye makeup is just so blue. Or like grey, not blue. I feel like it'd look better if it was like a brighter blue. Do you know what I mean though? It's just kind of like this like wish-washy like grey. I'm just not loving. Where did this come from? Spotted friggin' like eyeliner or something. God, I've made it worse, look. See, this is where everything turns to shit. It couldn't go too smoothly. You know, I was getting suspicious when everything was going well up to that eyeliner. Just using some more foundation and doing my best. It's not working out. I'm nearly ready to throw a tantrum. Nearly. I really screwed it up. Holy crap, this lipstick feels so dry. I'm not used to this. Over top of my eyeshadow, this could be the worst thing I'm gonna do all day. But I'm gonna take my eye sticker, which is Smash, this one. This is in the shade 28. I'm pretty sure I've owned this since about 2014. Was it 2013? 2014, I think. Anyway, I'm going to cover the gunmetal with this. And it's not going to be opaque, but I'm hoping it'll just kind of shift it into a slight warmer tone and just go with you know, everything else on my face a little bit nicer. It's kind of working ish. In my opinion, it looks so much better. Like, that's just me though. I would love to set everything because I feel a little bit dusty just with that Australis powder, but it looks so beautiful when you set it. I mean, it's not the worst. Like, I just would prefer a little bit more glow to my skin, so I would like use this normally or something, or my Glow and Glow one. But I can't because I'm doing a first impression on the foundation. I don't want to mess with it. Just gone over my eyeliner again just to cover, like, I got some shimmer on it and I just wanted to make it matte again. So it's still drying, but yeah, I actually, now looking at it now, I love it. I'm happy. I haven't worn a super matte lip like this in a little while. Like, it's matte. Like, whoa. I've been using a lot of bullet lipsticks lately, to be honest. A little bit of lip gloss here and there. Like, if I am doing matte like this, I usually put a little bit of gloss on, but I don't really have anything that is like old school, because I kind of got rid of most of my super old glosses when I did my declutter recently. I like the makeup. I think it looks really nice, classy, like sultry, sexy. I could probably go with like a brighter inner corner. Might just add a touch. This is Pearl Jammin' by Australis. Metallic eyeshadow. I'm not sure if they still make these, to be honest. That's a bit better. It's just like ridiculously metallic and really catches the light. Let's even just add the tiniest amount right on that inner part of my actual lid. This is truly like old school Shaaanxo, because back in the day I used to always like mix and match so many different friggin' products. Like, I would never just use like one eyeshadow palette. It was always like, let's use this color, and then let's use that color, and then cream, and then metallic, and then glitter, like everything all at once. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Did you like it? Do you want more? Going into my collection and just using like old stuff, old favorites, stuff I forgot about, even if it's not that old. Like, this was kind of just like products I forgot I had. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna end it here because I've been babbling for friggin' ages. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please thumbs up. I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.